Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, one more time unto the breach, dear friends. Or some more lines from Henry V. Just so you know, it's showtime. Hi guys, I'm back again. Guild Wars 2. I'm just not feeling Last Epoch this league at all. Poor first build and hit point sponge mobs, and I'm just out. Just not having fun. Frustration, not fun. I will be using this, the magical D20, to determine what kind of key farm we will be having this evening. And here we go. We're mod 5. Look it up if you're not computer command savvy. 2. That's human. Even number for male. Odd because females are odd. We just don't understand them. 18 male. Class. Now here, I will reserve the option to change if it's a key farm I've done with a class recently. So. 2, we did do warrior quite recently, so we will go with another. That is 19. That'll be elementalist. Oh, this will be brief. Make him short. And his beloved element, 19, is right back to Earth. Big fan of Rocky. Always go with ferocity, just so I can remember. Mod 3, here we go. It is an 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Common folk. It's the fastest one. It's the one I've done literally hundreds of times. Biggest regret, we have a 17. That's going to be that. Not that that's likely to matter. 5, Lissa. And for the appearance, we didn't randomize. There we go. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Fish. It's downstate lens.
The human race once ruled Tyria.
Yeah. And then you blew up several of your kingdoms. On your own. Let's see. We'll take that. That on. Move those there. Collect our bounteous points. Anytime now. Oh my god. Come on, guys. Seriously. Get your shit straight on that. The number of times that you have to. Yeah, you're under attack, loser. The number of times you have to close and then reopen the little chromium windows. It's just... somebody somewhere is not doing some basic functionality checking. I'm in a bit of a crabby mood, so I'll apologize in advance for being a jerk. That's what Last Epoch has done to me for my day. As I said, the first build wasn't very good, and at least some of it that is on me. I didn't do enough looking into it. I never got the item that supposedly would make it powerful. I'm not even sure that would have made it powerful. The second one was fun. The first one, by the way, was great for leveling. Fireball did yeoman work. The second one, also good for leveling. But the the mobs for all of the League mechanics that they've added over the last couple of seasons are all nothing but hit point sponges, and the whole thing is just an exercise in tedium. They're not difficult. They killed me like once, and it wasn't even them. It was the summoned mob, which is randomly determined, who one-shotted me for more than double my damage. I had like 1,050 in ward and health combined and took a 2,200 point non-critical hit. So it's not that they're difficult or challenging or interesting. They're just tedious, boring hit point sponges. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Good evening to you. Yeah, we'll skip the coma talk. Oh, look, another one. What a shame. Not really. I do just keep getting better and better. I also lie to myself all the time. Let's grab that POI. Another level. Yay, the bonus is still up. So if I still have the energy after we finish the key farm, I may do a little leveling on another character. Not sure. I have a commitment this evening also at 8 p.m. Pacific, so 3 hours from now, for Guild Wars 2 Raid, which I may or may not stream. It requires pretty much my full attention. Ooh, now there's somebody. They've got the Black Widow Ranger pet, and you only get access to that if you've done a lot of Guild Wars 1 play. It's one of the rewards that you get from having done a whole lot of Guild Wars 1. Or as I call it, Guild Wars. Because there's Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. There's no Guild Wars 1. That's a fiction they tell us to keep us down. I'm not sure who they are, why they want to keep us down, but I'm sure it's really a thing. Close to unlocking the black. Nice! I am envious. I got a nice suit. For, I don't remember, not a whole bunch of Guild Wars was required to get the nice cosmetic suit in Guild Wars 2. The Black Widow required a great deal more. Hey, come on, man. A lot of crawfish traps. Ain't no crawfish. Ain't no freaking drakes. Neither. Either. Let's call the whole thing off there, finally. Baked drake ribs. Delicious. Seriously. There we go. Can definitely feel the XP. The multiplier for the XP is definitely feelable on a new tune. So this will probably be a particularly fast key farm. I have applied conditions to my foes. Because they're, you know, bad guys. We've got an event. Apples. All right, fine. Well, I think we're almost full, in which case I want to make sure I turn in. I didn't get an apple from that? That was bullshit. I didn't get an apple from that. I'm gonna get no freaking experience. They've already got 10 seconds. God damn it. All I get is spiders. And I miss the apples. Did I end up with any apples at all? I actually got no apples. I mean, I understand they were almost done with the event when I got here, but I do not understand how I got no apples. It is undoubtedly, unmistakably a conspiracy. That's right, a no apples for Lens conspiracy. I have looted enemies. I hit it, we get another spider. Me, an undercover magpie. You're not going to hit them? Magpie. There you go. Went out of my way to make sure that they too could whack the spider that sat down beside her. I have defeated enemies. And there we go. Already level 7. And we dodge. Dodge in and dodge out. New boots. Items of attire. As you may remember. We change our fashion. Okay, get the equipped fashion. Random dyes. Save. Apply to fashion. The dyes are calfskin, kyanite, and olive yew. Olive yew. I love you. I love all of you. Yeah, never mind. Well, because we've got the escalated XP, we can skip one of the slower events. Or hearts, I should say. And once again, get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes my way. Like a true nature's child, I was born to be wild. Let me hit the old coffee. Nobody escapes. I'm not trying to escape. I'm just going to set you guys on fire. All of you. I evidently will be broken, which sounds like it would be painful. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you know, depending which part of me is broken, some parts would hurt a lot more to be broken than others. Oh. Broken fingernail? Not a big deal. Broken finger? Bigger deal. Broken spine? Really big deal. Of course, what I regularly break is wind. Ha! Fart jokes. You just can't go wrong with fart jokes. Sort of. You kind of... There's a sameness to them. There we go. Hard complete. Let's grab this hero point. Going to be like a sub 20 minute 1 to 10. Event successful. Take those and we're on. We'll be 10 before we get to Beetleton. Oh, that wasn't enough. I thought it would be. This will be. Oh, I thought we had... Ah, I see. I misunderstood. We'll finish off the Beetleton heart, and I'll probably do it. Kill some rats. Because they're rats. Speak condescendingly to the child, as is tradition. May not make it to the sub 20 goal. Probably not. I'm disappointed.
Did you eat something?
Another child to be condescended to. Oh, we did make it. 1941. It was a very good year for world wars. Okay, back we go to Shaymore. Divinity's Reach. Where we live, despite evidently never having discovered any part of the city. It's weird. That was a failure. I'm going to take the blame for that one. That was entirely on your host. With the, not quite most. Oh, and again. Twice. He has failed to avoid the avoidable. Almost. Did better that time, but not quite. What can you do? I'm lame. I'm old. I'm a crap gamer. Which is to say I'm bad at it, not that I play with crap. I'm not quite to that state yet. Certain infantile habits and whatnot, perhaps. Sometimes I do play crap games, yeah. Not a lot of that, but it does occasionally happen. There's Uptown Johnny getting shot down. She just absolutely torpedoes him. Going somewhere, Johnny? We'll just... And now, sadly, we don't have a great build for dealing with Blaze here, even though his name is Blaze. He can only have one condition on him at a time. He got 2 stacks. I didn't think that was possible. He's got this here, standing ground, which I believe is what it is that keeps him from getting multiple stacks. You may have noticed that he got a stack and then that one vanished and he got a second stack, but only one of them stuck. So that one time we got 2 stacks on him, I have no idea. Yeah, you need to work on your insult game, girlfriend. Also, you're a whiner. Just saying. It's Twitchy Jake. Come on, Twitchy Jake. Oh, that was a failure by yours truly. Yeah, I screwed that up multiple times. I'm bad at games. I think I covered that earlier. You don't want to go too far trying to avoid his attacks and accidentally aggroing Big Nose Ted as well. I try to set myself a limit of 1 jerk at a time. Hey, Big Nose Ted, I've got an idea. Let's play a game. You can go first. All right. That's what I just said. You weren't listening, were you? I'm not sure he ever laid a glove on me. Well, we'll give Twitchy Jake another face full of fire just because he's a jerk. Oh God, Logan. Unfortunately, we can skip listening to Logan. Always a pleasure to skip listening to Logan. Gloves. Ooh, a wand. We like wands or scepters, you know. Potato. Tomato. Yeah, we'll go with that. And focus? Sure, why not focus, too? Why not, he says. Glyphs? Glyphs are good. Murdered by Pirates is good. Name that reference, if you can. Murdered by Pirates is good. Time's up. Pencils down. That is from Princess Bride. It is said when Grandpa, reading the book, tells Fred Savage that Wesley was murdered by pirates. And like any right-thinking young man, the grandson thinks that's cool. Back out we go. Pardon the yawning. I had a terrible night's sleep, but then had a sufficient nap that theoretically it should have made up for it. Woke up more than 3 hours early, and then got about a 3-hour nap. In sleep terms, we would call that a push. Yes, yes, yes.
I can take care of myself. You're the one who just got out of the hospital. Feels good to be in this tuber again.
Apparently the scepter is OP for Ellie.
Remember when we used to ride
Watch them go. Look at those feathers fly.
There they go. Look at those feathers fly.
Many years ago, I did have ostrich. The food. And my understanding is that the chef failed because it was dry. Which is really easy to do because it's an extremely lean protein. And he certainly did. That's my memory. I'm a do-gooder from the bar.
Sox messed up the bar. They're supposed to be in jail.
Hey, I need backup over here.
Is that guy coming yet? I know one of them comes from that direction. Not yet. So, the bandit bodyguards are going to burn. That's right. Burning bandit bodyguards. Is the other one coming yet? No, I guess he comes, I think, when we bumped with Jake, or maybe it's an activation point somewhere. He's not coming yet. There he is. All right. He's a bandit bodyguard. Twitchy jerk. I just made that up.
When you get to the mist, tell him Twitchy dicks. Don't you know who I am? I'm famous.
You're a twitchy jerk. Now you're unconscious. And
See you
out
soon.
we go. Wow. What a baby. And a great big whiner. Speak with Andrew. Back here in the Salma district. Named for Queen Salma, who was famous for being queen. It's the best I got. I think it's Wings 2 and 3 tonight for the raid.
Take a left first.
I'll need to watch the Get to the Point videos, promptly forget everything in the Get to the Point videos, and then luck out and die less than I should. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit. Thanks, Logan. As always, you're a charmer. We'll grab that. Sock that away. That is technically a new item of attire, so our rules apply. Did I sell those? I must have. Or did I alt-equip them? Buttons, buttons. It helps if you press the right buttons, you know? Yeah, I did alt-equip. Alright. Huh. Can't use, can use. Equip. And equip in offhand. And back to the others. I'm always trying to press somebody's buttons, and Lord knows it's easy enough to press mine. I sometimes get angry. Which, to be honest, is frequently. I constantly am developing new buttons that things press that I didn't know were buttons that I could have pressed. Thanks for telling me where the bandits are, Logan. You know, instead of doing your job and de-banditizing the area. I made up the word de-banditizing. What do you think? I'm kind of happy with it. And, oh, we did forget. That's not a great beard. That's a hobo beard. But also, get equipped equipment, because we did get new stuff. You know the rules. New dyes. Here we go. Rich grape, ominous yellow, and pineapple. Gotta say, ominous yellow and pineapple, very, very similar colors. Not that you can see them right now, because I'm dressed as a bandit. I am wearing their uniform. I like to think of it as sort of like a football jersey. I'm on their team. All right, for those of you who may be new, good evening, Turtle Daredevil. The best line of voice acting in history. And here we go.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
She walks away. She shrugs. I laughed. I cried. It changed my life. Hi, Johnny. Yeah, I just saw you get shot down. Hurts, doesn't it? Quite a blow to the ego. Hair and beard looks... Yeah, it's not... It is a look. It's just not a look.
You just watch yourself.
I'm just going to watch myself. Let's come over here. We'll breathe a little fire.
Hurry up.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. No. When I do key farms, I do them randomly.
But maybe now I'm changing my mind.
And when I make female characters, I don't even try to make them look like me. I try to make them look conventionally attractive. Mostly. I mean, I don't try to make the Asura Sylvari, although to a degree the Sylvari, or the Char reach any sort of conventional human sexual dimorphism attraction. I do not attempt to make the genetic expression of their phenotype and genotype into what you might call an aesthetically pleasing combination. I don't find Char, Sylvari, or Asura hot, HAWT.
Here's our favorite new undercover operative now. Let's see if the hero should want shed some out things.
I'm going to cover the orphanage. Doodly doopy doo doo.
Ted thinks we can be in two places at once.
The gods created teamwork and then they left you alone. What does that tell you, Logan Thackeray? You feckless lickspittle. $203, $217, a slightly better staff. Logan could definitely use a better staff, given the fact that he's got freaking Francis working for him. I don't actually know if Char have boobies. All right, Misty, I do not judge. Well, I constantly judge, but I do not judge you. Whatever floats one's boat is what floats one's boat. In general, we do not choose. They choose us. Pretty deep and meaningful, huh? Working on it. It's a work in progress. Question though, how much is it the voices? Yeah, that is true. That is the advantage to the fur. I miss it up here. Going out in the cold is cold. Not that we have cold around here these days. Today, I believe, was the hottest March 29th in San Jose history by like 5 degrees. Yes, I know where the orphanage is. It's clearly lit by the fires.
There. Finish the job. Charge that place.
Oh, Uptown Johnny. I'm sorry to say, he's just not going to make it. Oh, wait, I'm actually not sorry about that. And Blaze, sadly, is mostly not affected by stacking huge numbers of stacks of fire on him because he can only have one stack of a condition on him. It's just not fair. Okay. It's Large Schnoz Ted. Why not give him some jolts to remember me by? He's not going to remember anything because he's dead. However, the kids loved the show. Thanks, kids. Study your math. It's key to the universe. Fat Buddy, good evening, my friend. Lieutenant Francis, the incompetent. We'll skip her. Dr. Francis. He got all the people out, but he didn't get all the people out. He's
Francis.
incompetent.
Tell me you got everyone out of there in time. No, sir. Sorry, sir.
He just says that he got him out, and then he says he didn't get him out. And then Logan, talking to Countess Anise, will say it's not Francis's fault. And he's right, it's not Francis's fault. It's Logan's fault for using Francis. He is, at best, a blunt tool. Emphasis on tool. Oh, wow. 2 new items that we can use. Which means that if I don't like my first set of dies, I can die a second time. I can die another day. I'll get the equipped fashion. And randomize the dice. Okay, Christmas. I like the blood. The blood is a nice color. Not digging the Christmas theme, so we're going to go again. Pastels. Silt, Deep Lilac, and Far Mountain. Sure, I guess. We did hit another level. Oh, we now have a new hat. That's another new item of attire. We get another roll. Another spin of the wheel, as it were. Get the equipped outfit. There we go. We will randomize the dies. Okay, Evening Red, Grape Shade, and Plum. Not bad. I've seen worse. People misuse the term stack. A stack is a single item that has X elements. You don't call each piece of paper a stack. I would not agree that we're uneducated. We're using a convention. We also call the monsters we attack a mob, despite the fact that there's one of them. It's a conventionalization. That's all. I mean, a stack is also a digital construct where you push items onto a stack. A stack can have a single item. Can have many items. It is still a stack. Technically, a stack can have no items when you're dealing about the computer descriptor. Yeah, back in Logan's office. So earlier we had the best voice work in the game. Now we're about to have the worst, as Anise is going to use the words Logan and hard-on in the same sentence.
It's my fault. I never should have sent Francis alone. He's a good man. He's not.
You're too hard on yourself, Logan.
See?
And on everyone else.
The
Queen doesn't expect perfection. Why do you?
Anise, would you illusion me up? It depends. A lot of people say that that's not actually, that is a backronym where they moved backwards from calling it a mob. I am aware of that, certainly. But I've yet to see an actual citation for that being used by the developers. I could be wrong.
It's not permanent, so stop crying. We need to be in cells before Sandy.
Because I've certainly never seen it applied to anything other than a creature you're presumably going to fight. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Come on. Logan.
What are we waiting for?
Rush them.
Wait, don't rush in.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Oh, let's go back into fire. All kinds of illusory swordsmen. Everything appears to have sort of gummed itself up. Oops, okay. There's always one that doesn't die with all the rest. Why am I not targeting them when I had them selected? I do not know. And down goes Sarantine.
That was exhilarating. And effective. Commanders.
And key. 49 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm so good it hurts.
Exit. And then I'll just do a little leveling. We've got the XP bonus, might as well use it. Right, we've got that. That and that. We'll nuke all of those. Black Lion delivery box, all of those. Consume that. Sell the junk, which is in my trunk. Including. And there we go. Move these out of the way, because they're in the way. We are out of Black Lion chests. All right, well, I have to buy one then. We'll open that up, and then we'll just do a little leveling for a while. A silver. Oh, come on. Fix your Chromium browser. It's not that freaking difficult. And here's what we can get. We are guaranteed a Black Lion statuette, a fine Black Lion die canister blue. The portable portal backpack skin is available as an uncommon. As is the sexy pants. Your mileage may vary. The commons, we are guaranteed to get 2 of the following. These here, good things are always the unlocks. The die kits are no longer good for me because I have all of the dies I can get out of those. The crafting bags are fine because I want to make more legendaries. Things I'm not interested in, transmutation chargers, I have 1,500. 1 gold. Really boring. The revive orb, upgrade extractor. I need to use my primers because I have a bunch and I never use them because I'm lazy. So I will click open and we'll get a common here, and what we're hoping for is a 10% chance to get an uncommon or better to show up right there. Here we go. Just commons, not very interesting ones. Black Lion claim ticket scrap goes in. Black Lion statuette goes in. Upgrade extractor goes in, and the fine Black Lion die canister blue goes in. I'll eventually will sell those when it's no longer at low prices because it's in the Black Lion chest. We will now swap to one of my leveling characters. 50% bonus XP. And randomly chose the fastest of any of the key farm possibilities. I think we have one in the 60s somewhere. Let's see if I can track them down. 54 might be Light Twister there. I thought we had one in the 60s, but maybe it's him instead. Probably is him. Looks like it is him. Lens Light Twister. Really, his fashion sense is appalling. That's not a good-looking outfit. And the colors were not particularly helpful. All right, we have 2 points there. We have trained up all of our skills. We have 2 lines in place. We have illusions and dueling. All right. Put those away. And the Black Lion chest that we were seeking a minute ago has appeared mysteriously in this character's inventory. All right. Where were we in the character guide? Adventure guide, sorry. We had not yet finished this. We need 3 more things. Completing events in Lornar's Dredge Haunt or Harathi. Oh, or Fields of Ruin, Blaze Ridge. We need more. I think that's actually 100. Yeah, we're in tier 2. And enemy factions. Svanir, Nightmare Court, or Flame Legion. Flame Legion and Branded. I don't think we have. I can't think of a single map that has all of those, which is truly disappointing. I need, what, 50 mined out minerals? This one's closer to being done. Centaur and Sons of Svanir, Inquest, Nightmare Court.
That's good.
Let me check that again. things I wish we had a checkbox for. And the mining? Dredge-Hunt, Harathi, or Blaze Ridge? Well, I hate Dredge-Hunt. I don't like Harathi, so Blaze Ridge, I guess. Harathi's got centaurs, which we need, so we'll go with Harathi. Thing I wish I could do. When I hit escape here, I don't want the cinematic swoop in. I want it immediately gone. Because the number of times where I've been looking at the map, something has attacked me and I have no idea because it's filling the entire screen, and I hit escape and I have to wait that full second before I can do anything. React appropriately. I want it gone. I know why it's there. I just want it gone. Practicality matters to me. And I do not see any negative side to having a check mark where players can choose to use the cinematic or not. This has been my TED Talk, not the last. And while we're... Whoops, wrong button. Swapping. Yeah, sorry, I should warn you before I zoom in on my face like that. I'm in AFK for a sec and grab some coffee. I'm back. Oof. Do I have mining tools appropriate for this level? I think so. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, we need to find some centaurs to Moida. Well, let's see if we can mine. They call it a mine. A mine. Yes, we can. Juvenile river drake. If I were a ranger, I could tame that. I'm not. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we have a mine. I call it a mine. A mine. I pointed, and the slave is freed. That's exactly the way Lincoln did it. He just pointed, and the slaves were freed. Well, that's a level. Ding 55. Let's see. We'll get to that in a sec, after we free another slave. See, you just have to point decisively, and they're free. I wonder if he enjoyed it. He said he was going to enjoy it, so maybe. Again, I'm not gonna judge his kink. A penetrating Aureate Highlander Greatsword of Earth. We are at 89% done with murdering of bad guys. Heart complete. Excellent. And that is 92%. I think we want to kill 8 more of the little bastards. You know. Alert because the world needs more alerts. Ha ha ha. Never mind. $95. I am strong. I am invincible. Three to go. Two to go. Haha, I blocked, loser. I think we need to kill one more centaur. There we go. Defeated that. We need some events. There's a POI in here we'll grab. Nice place you got here. Don't mind the bird footprints. And a waypoint, a heart, and a vista. All conveniently located for my convenience. Rescue the captured Seraph, kill bandit patrols and ambushes, and disrupt their activities in the woods. Not for the first time, I do wish that, similar to events, how events have the sort of orange oval or circle round where they are, it would be nice to know exactly which areas count for hearts as well. The fun is over here. I'm killing them. Do they not understand what fun is and maybe isn't? All right, we have a bandit leader coming up. Ow, hey! Oh, and the doe attacks me because I got knocked back into the doe. That's just not my fault. It's not fair. It is a veteran bandit leader, so then we will attempt to. Oh, that's not good at all. Holy crap, what was that? Got him, eventually. Hey, I got knocked down, but I got up again. They're never going to keep me down. Hey, I should write a song. Nah. No one would buy that. Sounds dumb. Well, I got lucky in that I had one of the mobs down low enough, and I managed to target it and finish it to get the free res. Was already done. Oh. Probably by some bunch of marginal wankers like, I don't know, Chumbawamba or something. Hold on. It was Chumbawamba. Oh, well, that explains it. Well, we don't want to go inside because bad things await. And that was the least effective attack in the history of not very effective attacks. Seraph. Is this actually it? Oh, that event failed. I don't think I was even aware of that event. Well, I've rescued one so far. Spooters. It's always freaking spooters, you know? I'm not a arachnophobe. I am an entomophobe. But it's always spooters. Right, that's another heart complete. We did get an event done in there, didn't we not? Yeah, we need 6 more events. But I don't want to mess with the event back there because it's boring. I do need more mining done. I guess it's because I'm a miner for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Old guy musical reference. Funnily enough, old man quotes Neil Young. Ooh. It's so meta. I can see someone's house from here. Thought I'd mix it up a little for a change. Stupid Harathi. All right, we grab some chicken feed. And I talked to a chicken. I talked to another chicken, and it's looking for more chicken feed. I just don't have that much. Here, have some chicken feed there. See? It's a happy chicken. It is not a particularly thoughtful or insightful species in that it is happy to be fed without realizing the consequences thereof. But then, aren't we all just being fattened up for the kill? Metaphorically speaking. Makes you think. Makes you think Lens is losing it. Could be correct on that one, too. Uh-huh. I don't think you're getting away, oh bandit supply stealer. Oh, that is... Oh, of the annoyances in the game, that is one of the most annoying. I am a silly philosopher. Yep. There are, like every game, there are annoyances, but this one is inexplicable to me, that there is a place where you cannot use your land weapons and you cannot use your water weapons. If you're on the surface of the water, you can't use any weapons. How did they arrive at that as being an acceptable middle ground? Yeah, I don't think you're getting our supplies. I think what you're getting is sliced and knocking me back, and then eventually diced. Okay, that's enough of that horseshit, lady. All she is chain explosions. Wow, that is one of the most annoying things I can remember in the game. Chain knockbacks, and not like little knockbacks. I mean, knock way-to-backs. Way-to-backs, not to be confused with Weetabix, which is like some English culinary dare. I have an inventory filled with crap. Not like mostly useful crap either. A lot of, just crappity crap. That can get thrown away. The rest of the stuff I'm going to have to go through, but I want to finish the heart first. Are they done? They appear to be done. I don't think we get any pointses for killing the ones across the bridge, but I'm going to find out. We do. Well, that's nice. I was mistaken. Stop running away, you. I mean, granted, you are a horse, bottom, and it would make sense that mobility is one of your advantages, but you can't call us cowards and then run away from us. That's just not the way it works. Up. I don't think I'm going to get it done before he interrupts me. I did. Loser. Oh. Running out of endurance. No, I'm running out of their encampment is where I'm running out of. Oops, okay, that was probably not the best choice. How about water lens? We need to dig up more mines. Let's head in this direction. Why? Why not? Not one of my favorite maps in the game. Well, what are your favorite maps, Lens? Good question. I always hit Fields of Ruin for leveling. Fields of Ruin is a good map for leveling. I usually also hit at least 2, if not 3 of the starter maps. They're fast, they're good XP. I'm very familiar with them. I just keep getting better and better. Isn't that true? Okay, well, we do have a new item of attire that we will wear. Great sword. That is a 425. That is a 599. If my maths is correct, that am better. Currently, we have a 503 sword and a 341 sword, so we equip that one in the offhand. And we've improved both of those. We bust out the copper fed. We open that up. And now we have to see what our new color, that's just really, it's just not good. No, as fashion goes, that is not. We'll get the equipped fashion. And we will apply some random dyes. I like it better, but I can't say it's great. The colors are Celery, ew, Abyssal Flame, and Frostbite Blue. Sadly, the Abyssal Flame on these items is not showing off any of its highlights, except, I think, right on the shoulders. you can see that is one of the sub channels, sub die channels in the Abyssal Flame, which is one of the ones I got through my clever use of game mechanics, which was buying the pack from the store. I had the gems that had 5 random die unlocks. And then having done that, spending like 250 gold to buy any die I didn't have that I could get for like 20 or 25 gold, which just left me with dies that were 40 gold and up, and the 5 random unlocks were worth about 450 gold if I'd bought them. So for about 200 or 250 gold, another event, very nice. I got about 700 gold worth of dies at the current valuations. I hit 4. I think I had like 11 or 15 dies I didn't have, and 4 of the 5 abyssal dies I didn't have. I got 4 out of 6, 4 out of 6. And the abyssal dies were the ones I most wanted, so I was very, very pleased with that. We're 57% done with mining on the map. And halfway done with the events. We still need 5 more events. If we get both of those, that'll finish out chapter 3 of the character advancement guide, and it's probably worth 2 levels, maybe even 3 levels, because not only do we get the XP for that, but we get the XP for any of the chapter 4 ones we have completed at the exact same time. That is a defeat the champion. That's probably not going to happen. Let's be realistic. I take on a champion. It doesn't go well for yours truly. Yeah, he suffers painful and humiliating death, almost certainly. Next up, I guess, is inspiration. Sure, why not? I mean, perspiration is more like it. Oh, fine. We'll fly. POI. Vista up yonder. Waypointy. Scrit foragers. What?
Crush the invaders.
Yeah, crush the invaders. Blah-de, 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 blah. They talk a lot. Have you noticed? Oh, there's some sort of event going on here. I'm assuming this leads into the big bossy fight. Oh, somebody's fighting a champion. Let's drop a nice big magical thing to help everybody beat up the bad man. And we did. We're charging. Eat my dust. Take a moment to destroy their weapon racks. And do a nice little... Oh, there. You killed them all. Well, I was trying to do a nice big sort of spinny, suck them all in attack. Hey! Knockbacks are mean, okay? Nobody likes it when you knock them back. Although knocking back a beer, that's completely acceptable. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hitting a shitload of mobs and finishing out the heart. And 58. I think we already knew that. The embroidered saddlebag for murder. Well, that's an improved pistol. I think we should probably equip that. Equip in offhand. Yes. Reverse. There we go. And... okay, that's correct then. There we go. 1, 2, 3. More goodies. I like goodies. Can't lie. 543 two-hander is not as good. That is an improvement. And also means new dies. And the ring is just a ring. We do get new dies. Here we go. We're back again, at it again. Wardrobe games. Silly wardrobe games. Get equipped fashion. And... dun, 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 dun. Okay. Sure. It is Burnished Steel, Pastel Winter, and Cherry Vanilla. Cherry Vanilla is one of the difficult to get dies because it is entirely time-gated. In that your account has to have the appropriate number of years. Well, and you have to have selected it. Let's see, I think it started at year 9. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and 13 would be 5 of the 6 dies in the pack is what I have. And that's one of those dies. There are 6 dice to choose from. You get to choose 1 per year. Well, now I know what people are complaining about. That Yutz, those Yutz is up there. On their sky scales using fireballs, and that's all they do. That is really, really annoying. I think it's the first time I've actually sort of seen it. Read about it, it makes sense that it's there, I just haven't paid close attention, and yeah, that was kind of annoying. New pants, sure. I have new pants. Reportedly, you can never have too much treasure. I'm not sure I'm buying that, but hey. Mine is not to reason why. Mine is but to mine some more and then run away. How are we doing? We need 13 more mined wax. And 3 more events. I mean, I could wait around for the big boss, but that's like, I don't know, 20 minutes off, something like that. A lot of players hanging around here. Alright, we got another mining node over here. That'll get us closer. Scrit! I'm hit! And another one here. Nice. We got a weekly done for completing 10 events. And is that the champion again? I think it is, right? I defeat the one. Ooh, one of the bandit bosses. Yeah, we don't like the bandit bosses because they kill us. The champion ones are bad. The legendary ones, hoo-wee. They kick rather large amounts of ass, as it's sometimes called. But I'm not above a hero challenge. Why is this thing not dead? It's dead now. I don't think this counts as an event, sadly. I think it did. So, yay me! I'll pat myself on the back, if I could reach. Sadly, I have short arms. That's the mining complete. We need 3 more events. There's our new pants. Those are pants we cannot wear. Is anything more dangerous than a pair of pants you can't wear? Obviously, yes. Lots of things. Snakes. New pants. Those gloves don't cut it. We just swapped them out. Again, we have new dice. Oh, we got something else here. It is another weekly. Salvaging 50 items. And here we go with the dies again, guys. Here we go. Get the equipped fashion. And we have Burgundy, Nectar, and Ebony. Ebony and Burgundy. Sorry, I apologize. For my singing. Quote unquote singing. To me, my what? Did he say? It sounded like bird. I can't say that really makes a lot of sense. Oh, we've got some sort of event going on in here. Centaur's Retreat in 709. But I think they're already all dead. Or defeated, anyway. Okay, we are capturing the north, I guess.
Pitiful humans. You think you can defeat me?
There's nobody in the north camp, but it's not showing any progress. Is there something there? Everyone's standing there. Oh, it's a cake. It's a birthday cake. I'm sure. I'm not, again, I am not counter cake. I have no problem with cake. You know, a little delicious cake. If it's cake and it's delicious, I'm okay with it. Now, you can have bad cake. I have had bad cake. Dry with, you know, a frosting that peels off in layers as if it were made of clay. Untasty, nasty. But there was a place when I was working in Silicon Valley where two of my the companies I worked for got their cakes for, you know, employees' birthday parties, and it was the best cake I've ever had. It was a Japanese bakery, and they didn't use fondant or any of the other nasty frostings. They always used stabilized whipping cream. So much better. So much better. Another POI. How are we doing on our map completion since we've just been running around doing nothing? We're not even half done. We haven't done basically anything in the eastern half of the map. Let's head that direction. We'd like to get 3 more events done. Finish up chapter 3, I believe, of the character adventure guide. Yeah, just need one more thing. Elder Dragon minions. I don't think we have any branded, destroyer, iceroot, or mortem enemies here. Although I can go to another map that has branded for sure. Blaze Ridge does, I think. Let's see. The northern half. Well, let's get our motor running. Head out on the highway. One tree from being successful. Oh, that's could be an event. All we need to do is defeat all of the defeatables. A worthy adversary indeed, and another level. That's level 60. 60. All right, where are you guys going now? Lieutenant Finn, Fynn, and Core the Warcaller. Hey, it's an event. I need 3 more events. I'm pretty sure this one will count. Although these two are basically useless. Come on, man. That's a freaking little tiny devourer, and you guys can't even manage that? I have no idea where they're going. I know they're not getting there very fast. Presumably we have to destroy supplies with these 2 losers. Oh, a champion, I'm out. Nope, nope. Not with those 2 losers on my side. Oh. We've got another player. Now I'm in. I have no choice. Actually, easy. I'm going to give all the credit to the character named Zio the Daemon. But of course it was actually me. But I'm going to give him the credit because that's just the kind of guy I am. Need 2 more events. Would like to finish this heart while I am here. Why is the flag stand just not taking any damage? It sure looks like it ought to be damageable, but I can't damage it. I can damage the supplies, not very well. Okay, that's Core and Finn. Why aren't you guys done? Why aren't you done? Why aren't they done? That's the heart complete. Good. Why isn't this event complete? We got 1 event. We defeated the champion. I would like to defeat these guys. Or help these guys finish so that I can only have 1 to go. Where the hell are they going? Escort missions. I should have known better than to get involved. Escort missions always suck. And it never ceases to annoy me that MMO developers think that they can actually make these things work. Give it up, guys. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough to come up with it. Nobody else has. Just freaking stop. Why am I not mounting up? the hell are they headed? Oh, another champion. I don't think this ends well for me. My prediction is death. Yeah, the other player obviously was the guy doing all the freaking damage to the other champion. Well, if the NPCs can keep his attention, I can whittle him down over time. Or possibly not. There's a player flying by. Help me! I mean, I don't need their help, but it would be appreciated. Oh, that's not great. Additional friends not needed. I mean, additional friends for the ogres not needed. Theoretically, if I can finish this off, I think we can get our completion. Should be 2 events, one for the escort, for these idiots, and the other for defeating the champion. If, of course, if we make it. Missed me. Not yet. We got a chest, so we defeated the champion. Not solo, but, you know, with the help from the NPCs. Keeping their attention, frequently.
Yeah, like a burning thing.
We just beat him! Fuck off! That's just bullshit. Another one, or the same one again, I think. That's really annoying. Bugged scripting I have held in the past, and still believe that if your MMO doesn't have bulletproof scripting, you're bad at your job. But that's the one thing you cannot have. Absolutely. And most of the time, the scripting in this game isn't bad. In fact, it's quite good. But quest scripting and NPC scripting and the like, it has got to be bulletproof. All of the fail states have to be fail into success. If a mob doesn't spawn after a certain length of time, the quest completes successfully. It's not your fault. That's one that's been an annoyance for me for many years. It's any time I get bit by the bad scripting bug. Another level. I'm level 61, guys. I think I was 50 something when we started. Right now, if you're wondering, I'm just looking for one more freaking event. There's a new public event nearby. Since I'm speaking about things that I do not like, I will hit you with another. Telling me that there's an event nearby is frustrating if I don't know where the event is. It's not helpful to tell me there's one nearby, then give me no pointer into what direction I'm supposed to go. Is that the one? It's on the map? Don't know. It is 1 time remaining. All right, well, we'll give this a shot. We'll see if we can manage. Why do we get in over here? No. Give me the flamethrower, baby. You'll note the wall sections aren't actually taking any damage, despite the fact they're theoretically under attack. They are completely, complete. Somehow I get credit because, it doesn't appear that they're actually doing anything. Again, I was just talking a moment ago about scripting. The scripting for this event seems to be fucked too. Because nothing's doing any damage to the wall sections. Now, maybe there are guys out on the other side, outside, killing everything that gets close to the walls. That's possible. Just not likely. Well, there's 50 out of 50. Oh, dragon minions. Yes, I get credit for those. So another 50 dragon minions, and we'll have that complete. So either an event or dragon minions. Branded were the reason I came here, actually, so. I had simply forgotten, because I was trying to do events. Stupid escort events. God, what was I thinking? Answer, Lens, you weren't. Try thinking next time. What? I'm sorry, but what? Yeah, these guys are attacking the wall, but the wall's not taking any damage. Would you stop throwing crap at me from a distance? I rallied. Rally I did. Okay, we're out of combat. Our bleeding is done. Be nice if we could get... There we go. A little healing action going. Feeling much better now. And I Pressed the button a little bit too soon. So my money is on, we will not actually get credit for the event. Heart complete. Because the walls don't seem to actually be taking any damage. It looks like they have a really tiny little sliver missing.
This is the only proper course.
$6.12 two-hander. Slightly better. Did that actually go? It did. It did! It worked! There wasn't much rejoicing. Okay, there was some rejoicing. 62, a die, and... No, we are at 62 and a third. Let's open this. This is the Chapter 3 reward. We are 64. Went from 64 and about 2/3. Because we finished Chapter 3 and also got credit for bits and pieces of Chapter 4. So I'm going to, wrong button, right button. I'm going to head to Mistlock. I'm going to call it an evening. So we did manage to get the key farm done and get some levels on this guy. Get him about 10 levels. I think he was 55, 56, something like that. He's up to 64 now? 66? I can't, math is hard. So in about a little over an hour, I'm going to be almost certainly not streaming it, but I will be participating in a raid in Guild Wars 2 here with a bunch of streamers who are way cooler than me. Alchemist TV, Engelbert Meow. I think we have Emma Vera tonight. Praying Mantid, Jukebox. In the past, we've had Iron Maiden. I don't know if she's joining us. They've had Hellmaster. So sort of an all-star game, and me. I probably won't be streaming it. I think it's Wings 2 and 3 tonight. Not sure. I need to watch the videos. So anyway, if you're going to watch any of them, you'll be able to hear the dulcet tones of my voice making sarcastic suggestions while we play. So I will be back tomorrow with the usual nonsense at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and lovely and scenic New Zealand. Thank you, Miss T. Back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, choose one or more, goes okay. And as always, I like to set an achievable goal for those who have chosen to hang out here. I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow, or if you're watching one of those streams, in about an hour. Take care, and